Hey guys, I'm Tiffany. Welcome to my channel. And today we are going to be doing, like, you want to call it a tutorial, fine. Probably more chit-chatty, whatevs. But anyway, this is what I did on my face, and I hope you like my face. And if you do, keep watching. Hey, we're recording. Let's go ahead and get started. I have clean hands, clean phalanges, and my face is moisturized and prepped, ready to go. Let's get this out of my face. Hair tie. Done gotta be pretty. Just gotta do the job. Let's see about all that. Oh yes, that's fancy. Do I look good? All right. Serious business. Makeup, serious business. Going to prime. Hard Candy Sheer Envy Perfecting Primer. I have craters on my face, aka enlarged pores. They're terrible. Can't do anything about them. I promise you I have a good skincare regimen. I try. So a little bit goes a long way, and I mean like half of a pea size. You do not need a lot of this. Really just going to push it in to the areas that I have fine lines and enlarged pores, which I feel like some days it's my whole face, but mostly T-zone, in the middle of the forehead, really on my nose, and in the very center of my cheeks, right here. Just with a little bit that's left, waste not, want not, going to take that. Look at the cute faces. This is a cute face. It's terrible, but whatever. It's okay. I make it, you make it. Get ready with me and we can make that face together. Next, there is my Real Technique sponge because I am too cheap to get a real beauty blender. We are going to take, after we shake it a bit, the Revlon Color Stay. I like this one because like I have combination skin. Most of the time it's oily in my T-zone, and then the perimeter of my face can sometimes get dry. So I like this because it's not dewy and it's not matte. It's kind of like that satin finish that looks good on a lot of skin types. I take it on the back of my hand just because I don't like to pump directly onto this. You do whatever you want. So we're going to dab, 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 dab. I have a pretty even skin tone, but I'm pretty pink, and I don't like looking so pink. So this helps neutralize it a little bit. Next step, we are going to go in with concealer. Excuse me, sorry about that. Okay, so we have two, and I like to kind of mix them because one does one thing and one does the other. We have the Maybelline New York Instant Age Rewind. This is really good for dark circles because Mama has some. And then this is the Maybelline Master Conceal. This is really good for coverage. I like to highlight, brighten, and correct all at the same time. Who wouldn't like flawless skin? So this one's pretty cool because it has a little turn and then squishy. So right under the eye. And I think this really is in like the lightest, maybe second to lightest color. What is this, fair? Yeah, this is in fair. And go right here and there. Looks good. Then we take the other concealer and just a little bit. Oh, this is a look. This is cute. Yes, yes. I've gone out looking worse, I promise. So, we put it in the center of our face just because we're highlighting at the same time. I don't do cream highlight or anything spectacular like that. This is also a pretty effortless, so we're going to use some bronzer, and we're not contouring because yeah, I still can't figure it out. I understand the concept in theory, totally get it, but I am not good at it. I always look muddy, and I've watched every single YouTube tutorial, I feel like, and I'm still just not super proficient at it, but I'm getting there. But I just like all over warm glow that the bronzer gives me. Ah, much better. Look at that. Looking half human. That's exciting. I really need to work on my setup. This is my first YouTube video, and the setup is just, it's interesting. Maybe after this I'll show you the crazy, you know, I literally have Scotch tape holding something up. So it has to get better, but I'm figuring it out as I go. And so far, nothing has fallen on me, so yay. Okay, done and done. Face. Looking like a face. That's a good thing, right? We'll take it. Not done yet. Lots more steps, but it's okay because we're here together, and you and me, we're gonna hang out. I am using Kodi Airspun powder. I hate the dispenser on this. Let me just rant for just a second. The dispenser on this is terrible, but I can't take it out because if I do, then it's like, it's gonna be a giant mess. And I need a little bit, but it's like, you have to go like that forever. It's terrible, but alas, I like the powder, so I'm gonna deal with it. Just poop packaging. Looking good. I tend to crease under my under eyes. I have pretty inset eyes. I have a hooded eye, and I get this ridge right here that no matter what, I crease there. But I feel like putting some powder, just a little bit, seems to keep it from creasing like a crazy person. Okay. Good? Yeah. Again, face-like. That's always good. I need a ginormous fluffy brush. This will work. I'm going to take, so I don't really need any more coverage. I just want to make sure that I'm going to lock this in, although I am pretty sure it's like 9 o'clock at night right now. It's fine. We need to lock it in for this little like kind of tutorial. I don't know what you want to call it. It's fine. We're just a little bit tapping off the excess. We don't need all that. And like I said, this is a pretty satiny finish. I mean, maybe matte to satin, but it's not like so matte that it's like, you know, it's sucking the life out of you. So just a little bit to set the face, and we are good to go on that. All right, next, some bronzer. I am using a really, really old one. It is called Be Sunny, and it is by Avon, and no shame in my game, just saying. And where, oh, I found it. Bronzer brush, inside bronzer. Don't need a lot. Kick off any of the excess. And here we go. I like to do the perimeter of my face. I feel like you can always add more, so go light on it, not with too much of a heavy hand. And then you can always add if you need to. I have really like chipmunk cheeks, so I try and go underneath of my cheek. It kind of brings it up and away a little bit, in my opinion. I might be doing this technically all wrong, but I like it, so I'm gonna do it. Let me live my life. So, and this is like, I know I'm like, meh, it looks like I'm slapping it on, but I literally do the same face routine all the time. So I could probably do it with my eyes closed, so maybe I'll do that as like a challenge, like eyes closed video. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. I need to Google this or YouTube it like afterwards, because I'm sure someone's done it and I'm sure it's amazing. Like, yes. Okay, so let's see. Face pretty much done. I need to highlight, but we're gonna do that after the fact. So let's do eyebrows. I have like little teeny baby eyebrows that are super light. So, plus I just put foundation on them. Okay, so I use a really old quad, don't judge me. It's by Revlon, and it is the Coffee Bean 12-hour eyeshadow. I could care less about any of the other ones. What I like is is this one right here. It is a medium tone. I wouldn't call it warm. I wouldn't call it cool. Just a mid-tone brown. I don't use cream products. Again, I'm not super new to makeup, but I know just a little bit and I stick to it and I don't try anything new because I'm a fuddy-duddy and that's just how it is. Does anyone even say fuddy-duddy anymore? That's terrible. All right, going to make these brows look more like brows. Here we go. All I'm doing is I just want to darken them up. I'm okay with my natural shape. It doesn't bother me. I hope it does not bother you either. I mean, they're definitely not Instagram eyebrows. Let's just be real, okay? I don't think anyone actually has those, and anyone that does is a mutant. And honestly, I wish I had them, so I can't really say anything. But what is? I like my brows a little, not unkept. That's not the right word, but like very natural. I don't like when they're so plastered on that it looks like you penciled your eyebrows, like all of them, like you shaved it off and then redid it in the perfect shape every time. Again, it might be a jealousy thing, but I think this looks okay. I like them. I think they're natural. They're like, hey, I'm brows, but I'm not like, I'll cut you kind of brows, you know what I mean? God, I hope you understand what I'm saying, because otherwise it doesn't make sense. Ooh, some unblended. That's real cute. Now, let's prep our eyes. All right, Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I love this. I'm cheap. I have a little baby tiny tube that came in like a gift set that I still have all the like everything too, but I absolutely love it, and it's like one of the only things that I buy from Sephora. Oh man. Maybe I shouldn't say that I'm cheap. I'm frugal. How about that? That sounds good. I'm responsible with my money. But I have to be, because otherwise me and my husband would be broke. And yeah, so I'm the responsible one for sure. We forgot blush. What am I doing? Sephora Blushing For You. We are going to use, I don't know which one. Which one do we think? You see them? Which one? I'm thinking this one right there. Yeah. We're doing it. You can't stop me, literally, because you're not here. Okay. Again, a little bit. I'm pretty pink. I don't want to put too much pink back in my face. So, a little bit. What do we think? What do we think? You can't see anything because it looks super washed out on camera. That side looks pretty good. This side looks good also. All right, I approve this message. Next, now back to eyes. I'm sorry, don't get whiplash. Try and stay with me. Let's do, I don't know. This is where I'm at. I know I'm doing something neutral, but do I do matte or sparkly? Who am I kidding? We're doing sparkly. We shall start with matte and then add something sparkly to, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna add something sparkly to the lid, probably like, I don't know, champagne color. So we are going in with the Too Faced Natural Matte Eyeshadow Palette. I love this. It's super little, compact. I could probably travel with just this one, and this is it. If you're traveling, you don't really need to do something super fancy. So this is great for just, if you are doing your makeup in the car. I'm not admitting that I do this, but if you're doing makeup in the car and you have a husband that does not know how to drive, but God bless him, he's the one driving, it's like foolproof. You can't mess this up. I promise you. It's so easy. We're gonna take honey butter, which is boop right here. Take some, kick off some of the excess. Gonna use this little tiny mirror, and this is going to be our all over color. Let's see, gonna go up, and I'm just using a packing brush. I don't have all of my brushes because I'm gross and they're dirty, but we're gonna use with what we got, okay? Okay. Let's just do one eye, and then I'll do the other one, like off camera or something. Let's see. How's that? Is that good? It's so funny how different it looks in person than it does on camera. I think I need a different camera, but whatever. Boop, boop, boop. It's amazing. So I used to never use primers, like no face primers, no eye primers. And it's so interesting that it was a game changer for me because I was like, whatever. I just put on some lotion before I put on, do not come after me, all right? Like everyone has to learn somewhere or start somewhere. So I used to just put lotion on my face as like my base or moisturizer and then go right in with my foundation and then use a powder foundation on top of that. And I was a kicky mess and I was like, what am I doing? So then everyone was like, try primer, it's so great. And you know, make sure your foundation glide on pretty effortlessly. And I was like, let me try it. Invest in a primer. I mean, I think the primer that I have a couple of them. Professional's great, but again, expensive. If you're starting out, something from Hard Candy or Maybelline. I think they have a Prep and Prime? Master Prime by Maybelline. They have a good one. I think e.l.f. came out with a whole new line. I think they have some good ones. It really depends on what you're trying to do. Some people like blur and smooth. I like pore fillers because my pores. But it just depends. So experiment. They're cheap enough that you can get one, and if you don't like it, you just keep going until you find one. It's not that big of a deal. Going to switch brushes into a fluffy brush like these. Oh my gosh, did you just see that? What? Okay, not that brush. We need a backup brush. We need a backup. Okay, going in. This one. This is also fluffy. It's bigger than I wanted, but whatever. This is the new Wet. Oh, I can't say it's new because I think it's been out for a couple of months, but the Wet n Wild. I love it because it's pink and white. Like, how cute. Oh my gosh. And I think it was $1. Like, $1. Give me a break. We are going to go in with, let's do chocolate chip, or I like chocolate cookie. This one right here. This is going to be our crease windshield wiper motions. Like I said, I have hooded eyes, so when I look directly at you, let me see if I can see it. I don't have very much lid space. The lid is like pretty much non-existent, especially if I go like completely slack. Like, first I look mean, but second of all, I promise it's just my face. So I have to take it up just a little bit higher, so that way I have a little bit more space to work with when it comes to actually putting everything on my lid. So we're blending. If you think you've finished blending, blend for like another 10 more seconds and just keep going with that. So we are good on there. Yeah, looks nice. Going to go back in with that original color and just clean up some of the harsh line. Oops, sorry, I'm not in frame. This is definitely like an everyday look. You can wear it any day, to school, to work, to church, out to the club. Just add some more, you know, sparkle, whatevs. It is, I think, a pretty universal look too. I mean, like, what eye color doesn't look good with warm, pretty browns? Even brown eyes would look good with that. I have like a wonky hazel blue, green, brown mess going on. Sometimes they're yellow. That's really weird. I don't know. Oh, kidoki, another Too Faced. Can you tell what I like? I like some Too Faced. Hashtag definitely not sponsored. First video, they don't know who I am. It's okay. But they take my money, just saying. We are going to go in, let's see. Let's take a pencil definer brush. We are going to go in with, right here, Girls Night. Right, yeah. I need an actual mirror. That would be good, right? Okay. I got one. See? It's my mirror. You see you looking at me, looking at you. Well, that's the palette. I tried. Anyway, so we're gonna go right in to the crease again. Again, we're building up color. We don't want to just keep going in with the same color and the same color and the same color. We kind of want to go from lightest to darkest and then blend every step in between. So this is the darkest shade that we had, and I'm really concentrating on the outer edge. I'm sorry if I'm not in frame again. I'm working on this setup, so bear with me. And I'm using a pencil brush, like I said, because I have hooded eyes and I need to make sure that I'm putting it exactly where I want it and it's gonna stay there. If I go too high, it looks like I have like just Mimi Bobek, you know, blue eyeshadow. It's just a really harsh line. If I don't go up far enough, then it gets lost in the crease or the fold of my eye. So I know people get like corrective surgeries and stuff for this, and you know, I understand why. I can't say that I hate my eyes. I think the color's pretty. I think the shape's okay. I just a little less hooded, like that much. Okay, I think we've had a good like 30-second conversation about my hooded eyes, and so I like it, I like it, I like it. Looks good, looks good. Gonna go back in with this one, back into that color the first time, which was, what was it called? Honey Butter. Gonna go back into Honey Butter and soften everything up. Not pro tip, not a pro tip at all, but it is always nice to have a towel or something on your lap, because a tendency is when you have something on your hands, and I don't care, I'm not 5 years old, but I still do it to this day. If I have something on my hands, where does it go? Onto the pants. And sometimes you're in your, you know, work clothes or whatever. Right now I look fancy, I have sweatpants on, so like real life. But having a towel or something, just so that way you can go in between your transition shade and any other shades that you have really quickly. Of course, deep clean your brushes. Don't be me. Clean them consistently, regularly, with the right stuff. But in a pinch, quickly brush it off, and then you can go back in, especially if you're doing just one eye look. I think it's totally fine. So, and I'm sure everyone and their mother does it, and I'm sounding like this is super awesome, whatever. So I like it. I think it looks good. We are going to do something sparkly on the lid though, because I need to zhuzh it up. Let's take, I think this is a concealer brush. Not gonna lie, doesn't say it on there, but I think it is. If you were setting spray, where would you be? I found it. If I had a water bottle in here, I would be using my water bottle, but I'm going to be bougie and use my setting spray to wet my brush. And we are going to go back in with that Stardust palette, and I am going to use Showgirl, which is this one right here. It's not picking up on camera very well. Oh, there we go, maybe. Yes, right here. And we are going to get all up on that lid. Let's go. Using the setting spray really helps make it more metallic or more shiny, and it's not an actual loose glitter, in which case I would recommend using glitter adhesive or glitter glue. But because this is just shiny, we really want to ramp it up, and we're going to do that by just wetting it just a little bit. Plus it helps stick. You know, again, with the hooded eye situation, or anyone that has, you know, a crease, a pretty heavy set crease, when you blink a lot and you're not wearing a primer or you're not really locking in each step, you'll get like that chunky crease, also with some crap makeup, but you'll get a chunky crease like right in the crease of your eye, and it looks like that's where all of your makeup has bunched. This helps with that, at least for me. It makes sure that it stays where it's supposed to be. Okay. Yep, like it. I think it looks nice. I hope you can see it. I'll definitely take some pictures so you can see it at the end if it doesn't turn out. Okay, I'm going to take one more clean brush would be good. We're gonna take this. I have no idea what this one is either. It says it's an eyeliner brush. I think it's lying. I want to take Selfie, this one, and the strip, and I'm gonna boop, 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 ba-doop, boop. And we are going to go into the inner corner. I think intense inner corner highlights are beautiful, but I don't think, maybe not every day. So this one is definitely not as intense. And it's almost like a pink, like a champagne undertone. I feel like if you do stark white, it's beautiful, but I think for an everyday kind of look, doing something that has a little bit of a colored undertone is nice. So get in there. Okay, I'm gonna take the same brush and I just want to put a little bit under the lash line. I'm gonna go in with Girls Night again. No, I'm sorry, it is this one right here, dark one. I don't really like lower lash eyeliner, but I do like a little teeny baby bit of a smoky under, you know, bottom lash line. So we're gonna go in and do that. Again, it's like if you didn't know that I was doing this step, you probably wouldn't know that it was done, but I like it because it just gives a little bit of something underneath the lash line without, I don't know. You see what I mean? Like, see the difference? No, maybe, perhaps. Yeah. Okie doke. Next step, banana. Not banana. Don't do that. That's not the next step. I'm not feeling eyeliner. I know that's like, oh my god, but I don't know that I am. No. We skip it today. Next step. Curling these lashes. I don't know how I'm gonna do this on camera, but we will try. Okay. Lash curler to said lashes and curl. I always think this looks painful. It's totally not. I know it's not, but it's curl them up to Jesus, straight up to Jesus. Okay. Disclaimer, I am the messiest person when it comes to mascara. I can pretty much do like I cannot for the life of me get this wand on these bottom eyelashes without it being a mess. I will attempt, but don't laugh at me, okay? Like, you can laugh at me, just don't comment that you laugh. You know what I mean. Okay, anyway, here we go. Hold your breath. I have like the littlest babyest lashes too. Oh, we're going. Oh. Hey, you know what? That's not bad. Okay? And thank you. And thank you, right? Like, you can't see me. And thanks. And thanks. Appreciate it. Okay. Top lashes. We are going to use Tarte's Tartiest Lash Paint. It looks pretty much exactly like the Wet n Wild. I just used the Wet n Wild Mega Length on the bottom lashes, and the brushes are really similar. I never realized this. This one's a little bit more chunky. Again, this is like a deluxe sample size because, you know, I don't want to buy a, I don't know, what is this? A $22, $25 mascara without knowing that I'm like, yes, in love with it. And this one is like, this one's beautiful. But I also like Marc Jacobs, and I also like Better Than Sex mascara, and I also like Milk's mascara. But I don't want to be tied down to just one mascara until the tube runs out. So I like the small sizes. Plus they're just convenient. The faces, I'm doing it immediately. Let me see if I can get this is the face. Mascara face, right? Everyone does it. So, got one done. Pretty good. All right, gonna do the other eye off camera. I'll see you in a moment. Boom! Both eyes. Eyeballs. Done. Looking fancy. Well, fancier than like barefaced, I guess, but yep, okay. I think highlight is next because it's just time. So we are going to use, I think this is like my favorite type of makeup brush, mostly because for the longest time I had no idea what to do with it. I'm probably still using it wrong. It's fine. But I love this. Like, it's just, I think of like a fan, like not a fan brush, but like, Anyway, going to take, what is this? Sandstone in this really old Sephora one right here. Boop, 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 boop. And I'm going to highlight the poop out of these cheekbones. I like shimmery highlight, do not like chunky glitter. Just no go on the highlight for me. Do what you want. And this one is kind of a champagne-y gold too, so I have like the littlest lips, let's just get that out there. Not necessarily my bottom lip, but my top lip, like non-existent. So I need any help I can get, and putting a little bit on the Cupid's bow helps. Enough of that. I like highlight, moving on. Should I do lashes? No, we're not going to do lashes. Keep it easy. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. We are going to line these lips, potentially outline. Don't judge me, but, or overline, outline, overline, whatever you want to call it. This requires immense attention, as does putting on mascara. So I'm sorry if there's silence, but essentially, let's get this in. We're going to use a liquid lipstick, and I find that they tend to feather on me if I don't line my lips, so we will line them. And actually, you're gonna fill them in. Fill, fill, fill. Fill, fill. Yes, I'm overlining. Don't judge me. Look at that. No lips to lips. Ta-da! Yeah, that's too bold. This is definitely pink, but I went a little dark with my liner because I'm going to be using the Ofra Aries, and I feel like it's a little light for my skin tone, so I feel like mixing a darker color or a brighter color for the lip liner and then going in with this will somehow magically come out to the perfect color. Let's see. I love this formula. Yay, look at that color. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. I think setting spray. Yep. Gonna do it. Okay. Going to use the nope. I was going to say Laura Mercier. What am I doing? L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Set and Woo! And I'm going to go ahead and use the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Spray and Set Makeup Extender Setting Spray. Woo! Okay, gonna do it. Hold it far away. This sprayer is no joke, so. How nice, that's nice. This is going to take down some of that powder that we've used because I know we've been using quite a bit. I have a single glitter. Oh, you see it? Nope, on this side. Ha, left and right are backwards. Over here somewhere? Well, it's gone. I don't know. All right. Well, that's it. We made it to the end. Here we are. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want to see anything specific. I'd love to get your feedback, and I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye!